What is up and welcome back. Today I'm bringing a video from my locals. Last time we were playing with the Worlds ban list, of course because of the Worlds celebration. Also to the players who won, well, to the players who participated in Worlds, congrats. Really a big achievement. I wouldn't know myself, but I'm pretty sure it is. Also, let me know down in the comments what you would play if you were playing at Worlds. But anyway, let's get right into the video. So now that we're getting set up and getting ready, I'm pretty sure the player on the left was going first. So let's see what's going on. We're normal summoning the hydrant effect to search. Getting met with what I think is an impermanence. Not really sure. Also, I'm really sorry about the camera angle of this. That we cannot see the play on the right deck or graveyard. But yeah, I'll try and get it fixed for next time, of course. But this time I guess you have to bear with me. But anyway, we go for the alert saying, you may have negated my hydrant, but we're searching anyway. Who cares? Going into the turbulence. The ace card of this deck, right? And linking away the hydrant for anima. And just Hail Marying the turbulence. Summoning it out, banishing 2. No protection whatsoever, going turbulence effect to set 4. And while we're reading over these cards, most of you playing Rescuers will more or less knowing the deck. I'm guessing, well, yeah, I'm guessing that this Reinforce would be new to you. But I really feel like the playstyle of this version of the deck is great. Like the reinforcements is 9 out of 10 times giving you at least one extra turn to play. The recursion using the effect to banish it, the reinforcement to set a spell is great. Like I really like the grind game of this playstyle of the deck. But yeah, setting 4. Linking off the turbulence and the anima into moon. Linking off the moon into, you never guessed it, the Requiem effect. Summoning out the Fiendsmith Engraver. And this point, like, first off, if you didn't notice yet, this is me playing right now. And I remember sitting at this point being like, having the engraver out. Sorry. Having the engraver out. And then thinking, I had a line here. I do not have a line anymore. Yeah, because like having the preventer, or well, at least having the preventer here, getting to summoning out and then linking it off would get us the hydrant back to rescue anything. Also being able to set the rescue of the reinforce after having used it during turn 1 is amazing. But yeah, at this point we forget and we just pass on the engraver. But it doesn't really matter, right? We have the emergency that is getting ashed. Okay. Well, we have the rescue to summon back the turbulence, right? Which is getting called by. So now we are left with the 2 traps that needs rescuers monsters on the field. But we have 3 cards left in hand. Surely we'll be able to survive this at least. Surely the opponent won't have anything with 3 cards in hand. And we start off with the stand-up Centur-ion. Stand-up Centur-ion pitching a card that I did not see. And here I'm thinking, so if we have the Primera in hand as last card, of course we're setting the Trudea here. But if we do not, if it's whatever else it could be, we'd be setting the Primera here, right? And I'm not sure if I'm happy or sad about seeing this, but we do see the Primera. So the card in hand is usually not Primera, at least. And we do Primera effect to summon, Primera effect to search, and we do have the impulse. Who cares, right? Impulse effect to summon from the deck. No Ash here, no call by here. Should be golden, right? And indeed we are. And we summon out the... Like I can see... Oh, I was about to say fire engine. No, so yeah, fire engine is usually what we summon here. And it is indeed what we do summon. I was about to say that airlifter is also good here, but I cannot summon airlifter off the impulse. Because it is indeed not. And we get the fire engine out. Being able to summon out the airlifter, of course. And now our spell and traps, well, our traps are alive again. Amazing. So let's see, what do we search here? We did not normal summon here. I see the Trudea being normal summon here is fine. But knowing that we have the trap that just destroys it on the summon doesn't really feel so great. Because I feel like the Trudea summon is mandatory to get destroyed. If not, at least on the effect who's put in a spell trap zone. So we normal summon? And here's just get destroyed. We don't want any of that. And as we saw, the last card in our opponent's hand is the counter trap, and we have nothing but gas here. So we just scoop, go game 2. No reason to look at this. Just go player shuffling, player drawing hands. Player on the right, I'm pretty sure, is going first here. Wouldn't see Centur-ion going second anytime soon. Seeing a pretty solid hand here. I'd say at least. I see at least a Imperm, a Super Poly, and a normal summon of Trudea. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Like, normal summoning Trudea, even having Primera in hand, to me at least, feels off. Not sure if it's me. I feel like I see it being a much bigger choke point, but so much bigger of a reward getting it off, right? Getting the surge of the field spell to set the Trudea. But I mean, if this gets Imperm too, it is just as bad, I feel like. But I guess it's worse to more hand traps like Ash. Like, you cannot Ash the Trudea. But anyway, we set the Atri in the trap zone. More or less telling us that at this point, I guess we'd be able to say that Primera is in hand. Anyway, we activate the stand-up Centur-ion, pitching what I think is the Primera. Setting the Gargoyle. So at least here we have the Synchro 12 of the Atri and the Gargoyle. But then again, the Atri could have been a Primera to even search off of. So we go Gargoyle summon. Atri summon. And then we go Synchro into Crimson. And here I'm sitting like, well, Crimson 1, Gargoyle 2, Gargoyle bad, back to hand. I'm thinking, what can you do here? I know that Crimson Dragon is effect to search the Monster Reborn, basically, of a Synchro monster or a Tuna, I think it is, and having Gargoyle left. I'd be able to see the, summon back and Gargoyle sending the either field spell or Primera. So just shutting down the Monster Reborn here feels great. Because I was into the mindset of, well, if Atri or anything else gets summoned here, we need to stop it. Like, usually stopping the Atri, sorry, not the Atri, the Exulia. The search effect of that usually stops Centur-ion. And we also see here with the hand of Super Poly and Imperm alongside with the Gargoyle now is more or less stopped also. So it was an either or. So here we're thinking if we want to Gargoyle here. But I mean, ending off of a single Crimson Dragon doesn't. So we Gargoyle, sending the field spell, and we go into Spheres. And setting the Super Poly. Of course, keeping the Imperm in hand for exactly that Super Poly. Here we're thinking, I think usually I'd be thinking about Impermanence and the Spheres. So we go pitch the Hydrant, summon out the Diabellstar. Diabellstar effective set. It's okay. So most likely not any Impermanence here. I'm not sure that pitching the Hydrant is showing that I have more plays and then stopping the Reborn. Sorry, not the original Sinful Spoils would not warrant this, but at least we're getting Spheres to tribute and bounce back. I'm thinking whatever is getting bounced back here doesn't really matter. So with Black Witch, and then we Spheres effect when it's get tributed to special summon out a dragon and making it 0/0. At this point I was thinking what could happen with the, usually it's Magnamut, right? I'm thinking, oh, the Chaos Angel is gonna be annoying. Oh wait, there is no field spell. So we're getting Magnamut effect, searching a dragon during the end phase from either the deck or the graveyard. And here I'm just making sure that it is indeed 0/0. And then we normal summon the Airlifter. The best, arguably best normal summon in Rescue Race, I'd say. So we go effect to search. And here we're thinking still about what could be left in hand. What like at this point we are at a winning game state. The Trudea won't do much, the Magnamut aren't doing anything, the set card could be really annoying, and the card in hand could also be, you know, a hand trap. So we go for the rescue here. The safer option, if the Airlifter at any point gets removed, we at least have the Hydrant to get back. Or if this gets ashed. Ooh. But it goes through, we summon out the second Hydrant. And we go Hydrant effect to search. Usually here we'd see the Turbulence get summoned out. It is indeed the Turbulence. I'm gonna go rescue. Thinking about what we want to reborn. Reborn the Airlifter. So in retrospect, actually linking off the, which I, spoilers, I end up doing, linking off the Hydrant would be safer under Super Poly, but I'm pretty sure at this point I had no thoughts about Super Poly being a card. But we do go into Anima, and then we link off Anima, and like, I want to make sure that this back row isn't stopping me, and I don't really need to go for game this turn. So we go SP to banish the set. A pretty safe option here. Like, getting the SP out is pretty good with the Turbulence. And like, if it is removed, the one card in hand wouldn't usually do anything here. So we get Super Poly, discard the Imperm, gets rid of the SP, but at this point we are looking at a Mock Dragon and a Trudea. So anyway, we go Turbulence again, banish 2, and Turbulence effect to sec 4. Pretty free. So we set emergency. Yeah. just like game 1, we set the same 4 cards. Of course, we do set the alloy because rescue is, well, at this point I think it's banished. But yeah. So for the extended combo, at least, getting the SP removed kind of hurts. But I mean, the combo of rescue is set for pass usually, right? If we could, if we kept the SP, we could of course go Promethean Princess, summon out the Hydrant, and then, you know, continuing to combo off of this. And like looking back at this, activating the field spell feels super greedy. Like we don't really need the field spell. Removing the Airlifter and Hydrant from Airlifter from Banish and Hydrant from Graveyard really isn't doing a lot. Like having, like, we know that the opponent will only have the Tudea. The Tudea is matched by the Extinguish, Destroy. Our opponent will search usually a Bestial here, and like the Turbulence will match the Bestial usually. So it's whatever the opponent will top deck. So in end phase, still we go banish the SP. Sure. So, and whatever the top deck would be is usually matched by the cards in our spell trap zone and the cards in our hand. Like the field spell only, I'm pretty sure the field spell hurt us more than it helped us. And here we see a draw of the impermanence, and it really does less than it needed to be. But what would be the best draw for Centur-ion here, right? My best guess would be something like Emblema or the Primera. But then again, Primera search something like worst case scenario is Chaos Angel, but any back row is being banished, like it's random, you wouldn't really know, and trying to banish the Turbulence would just activate the Reinforce. So I don't really see a way that we lose here, at least. And then again, the field spell for rescue is here just being super greedy. So we go Primera effect, and just to make sure we activate this Dogwood, like we are, what was it? 15 minutes into the match. But we want to make sure this is stopped. So well, it gets special summoned, we gain 1000 health, life points, and we just destroy it immediately. No Chaos Angel, no nothing here. We want to make sure that nothing happens. Like even if we go battle phase here and attack and try to send the Turbulence, we just stop it, right? We have the recursion of well, at least for this perspective now, that we also see the Fire Engine. So summoning out any Rescue Ace monster from the deck, either tributing the Fire Engine from hand or tributing the Turbulence, would make us able to get a Book of Moon in worst case scenario. Also having the Reborn, oh sorry, not the Reborn, the Add Back to Hand could also, like, at this point, right? You get the idea. So yeah, this was a pretty quick match. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you want a deck profile from either of the players, and also let me know what you thought of the world events. But I'll see you till next time. Have a good day. Bye.